girl from Iowa coming on out. And Surfer Dude from Belmont. Bob the surfer. Diane the nurse. What, he got bit by a jellyfish and you had to come and save his life? Anyway, that's right. We won't tell the remedy for that. Anyway, so you were at Cal State Long Beach, right?
That's cool.
All right, did you ever see me in Long Beach? I performed in Long Beach a couple of times. Excellent. Excellent. All right, well, thank you all for coming today. I know some of you might not have had a choice. And as I explained, I'm here because you guys love each other. All right, and you know I'm a spirit, right? Most of the time I'm just a spirit. So, you know, love had brought me here, and I love that last 50 years. You know, that's pretty rare. Okay, and I don't think anybody in my generation will make it that long because we get married too late. Anyway, so folks. You wanted to go to Vegas, right? So I came to you. Gotcha. All right. 50 years ago today, February 1970. All right, I was just a baby then. It's 30 something. All right. I already mentioned the backstory, and you had 3 kids.
Yeah.
I think I saw one of them. Where are the kids? You don't have to come up here. All right. And then, did each of them have 2 kids, or one had 6? Everybody had 2 kids. Did you just plan that out? All right. I've met Cody. Thank you. All right. So you got hitched, and then you moved to Irvine, right?
Many years there.
Many years in Irvine. You still live in Irvine?
Yeah.
All right. That's good. I went all that. Let's start the little ceremony.
Yeah.
So love is a magical thing. All right? And marriage can be magical, but sometimes it takes a lot of work. Sometimes marriage, I think, is a choice, right? You got to keep rolling along, even though both of you aggravate each other sometimes, and you think it gets less over time. I don't know. But I commend you both on this great love that you've had, this 50 years of love. I'll stop saying it because you don't seem like you could be that old. You got married you like took after me and got married at 13 or something. Anyway.
I got married prenatally.
All right. Now, sometimes married, like the love will flow like water. Other times it's not so easy. It hits a dam. And you just keep on trying to make the choice, like you're doing today, to renew your vows, because you want to tell everyone that love and marriage is worth staying together all these years. All those memories you have, all these wonderful children who are going to see you too. And they have this beautiful example of once you find love, you got to cherish it and hold on to it and keep it going. See how big I have to print so I can read it. Please do. All right.
Please don't.
Thank you. All right.
Everybody helps.
Let's go. I'm going to take the two newly. Thank you. That actually helped. All right. You could just stay there. All right.
Let's have him come out.
You want to come out and do
Come
that?
closer.
Okay. Come on out here.
Yeah, get in the line.
Where are you going?
Let's start with.
You got to start on a solid foundation here.
All right. Just repeat after me, Bob. All right.
Got it.
Is your name really Bob, or do you want to say Robert?
Bob.
Bob. Okay. All right, Bob. Say, Bob. I take you, Diane, to be my wife again.
Diane, you're my wife again.
All right. With deepest joy,
Deepest joy.
I receive you into my life,
Receive you into my life.
that together we may be one.
That together we may be one.
I promise you my love,
Promise you my love,
my fullest devotion,
my fullest devotion,
my tenderest care.
my tenderest care.
And all my money.
I pledge to you my life
I pledge to you my life
as a loving and faithful husband.
as a loving and faithful husband.
I'm going to give you a different vowel just to keep it interesting. I, Dan, choose you, Bob, as my husband.
I, Diane, choose you as my husband.
That's right. In friendship and in love,
In friendship and in love.
in strength and in weakness,
In strength and in weakness.
to share the good times and misfortune,
To share the good times and the misfortune.
in achievement and failure.
In achievement and failure.
I will cherish and respect you
I will cherish and respect you.
through all the changes of our
Through
lives,
all the changes of our lives.
forever giving thanks that we found each other.
Yeah, forever giving thanks we found each other because you've been my strength.
Amen.
There we go. All right. Now, we usually have do you still have your wedding rings? You didn't lose it? All right. So,
I haven't had it on in years.
let's do the ring bells. Let's do the Wonder Twin ring. You don't have to take it off. Oh.
Had it on in years.
The ring is a symbol of strength, right? And beauty. So you say, this ring is a symbol of strength and beauty.
This ring is a symbol of strength and beauty.
May it belong to your hand as my heart belongs to you.
May it belong to your hand as my heart belongs to you.
Good one. Separate yet close.
Separate,
Yet close. Simple yet miraculous.
simple yet miraculous.
All right. Will you say the same thing? This ring is a symbol of our strength
This ring is a symbol of our strength
and beauty of our love.
and beauty of our love.
May it belong to your hand as my heart belongs to you.
May it belong to your hand as my heart belongs to you.
Separate yet close.
Separate but close.
Simple yet miraculous.
Simple yet miraculous.
All right. Now, we have one more quick set of vows. We got the love vows, and now, being I'm the king of rock and roll, we have to do some rock and roll vows, all right? So, Bob, do you promise you won't be cruel? You won't treat Diane like a hound dog?
Can't say that.
All right. That you will surrender your love,
You betcha.
not with a wooden heart?
Of course.
All right. Or a suspicious mind? All right. But you will have a burning love for Diane throughout your days?
Yes.
All right. And you will not treat her like a fool or treat her mean and cruel, but you will love her.
You got it.
All right. Diane, do you promise not to be a devil in disguise? Do you promise? Do you still promise to love Bob even though everything he does is wrong? I have a wife too. Well, I had a wife. Do you promise to take his hand in his whole life too?
I do.
All right. To not let him spend any nights in Heartbreak Hotel? Okay then, by the power invested in me by the state of California and by the spirits of rock and roll, I now pronounce you man and wife, once again renewed, rejuvenated. Kiss the bride. All right. And now we can't have a rock and roll wedding without a little rock and roll. Have a seat.